Good evening, everyone. I have a wonderful story about how prayer was answered in a way I did not expect recently. I've been in the process of praying a 54-day Rosary Novena, which are known to be very, very strong. And the novena ends on the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe, so December 12th, 2019. So my main intention to bring to this 54-day novena was a better job. Now, I was praying the first 27 days of a Rosary Novena are in petition for a specific request, and the last 27 days are in thanksgiving for that request being granted. So here we were getting close to the 27 day, and I'm thinking to myself, if I haven't been offered a different job or an opportunity for a different job by the time we get to day 27, well, I guess the prayer didn't work. Well, check this out. I've come up with an idea. We have a men's group at my church, and we meet on the third Sunday of every month at 7 p.m. to sit down and discuss and go deeper into the faith. So I just came up with the idea of, how about we meet a half hour before the meeting starts, just men, and we pray a rosary in the church while it's open, because nobody's ever in there. Everyone thought it was a good idea, and I'd have to run it by my pastor. And I emailed him, and he didn't reply back to me. Priests are very busy people. So my friend Michael told me, I'm going to see him. I have some training that I have to do on a Sunday afternoon, so I'll ask him there. Well, something came up where Michael had to leave and he couldn't stay to talk to the priest that day. For my job, I'm pretty good at what I do. They sent somebody to train with me, a new employee, 28 years old. And he was sitting with me, very, very nice guy. We just talk a lot while we're driving. So we're at the outside of a stop and a text message comes in from my friend Mike. And the text message says, Adam, did you hear from Father Joe yet if it's okay to pray a men's rosary? And I said to him, I did a talk to text here, okay? So I just replied to the text message, kind of not thinking about what I was doing, because normally guys that sit next to me, I'm used to working by myself, so I'm just kind of going through my routine, and I answer the text, talk to text, I talk into my phone and I say, I haven't heard back from Father Joe, but Father Michael said he's sure that Father Joe would not mind if men got together to pray a rosary. So I say that into the phone, and the guy that I'm training next to me says, you talking to me? I said, oh no, sorry about that. It was a talk to text thing. He goes, oh okay, because yeah, that was a pretty random thing to tell me, if that's what you were going for. I said, no, sorry about that, man. And then, 30 seconds goes by and he says to me, so you pray the rosary? I said, all right, now the doors are open. We can start talking. I said, yes, I've been praying one every day since September of 2011. And he says to me, does it work? I said, it sure does. It's made a lot of differences in my life. So then he started asking questions, and I found out, yes, he's a Catholic. He's 28 years old, and he hadn't been to Mass since he was confirmed, so about 15 years old, so about 13 years away from the faith. And after talking with him for a little while, he picks up his phone and he calls his local parish and makes an appointment. He makes an appointment for a confession on his way home, the first confession he's had in 13 years. That's incredible. You want to talk about divine providence, and it all started with a text message. So we ended up praying a men's rosary that following Sunday, and we had 12 men show up. Men only. We showed up, and it was this wonderful, wonderful battle cry. We picked up our weapons, and we prayed for all of our personal intentions. We prayed them out loud, then we prayed a rosary, and we prayed for the guy I was training that day. And we prayed for his daughter. He told me that he has an 8-year-old who has cancer, an 8-year-old daughter. So we prayed for her as well. You want to talk about how this prayer was answered in an unexpected way for me? I prayed for a better job. So the Lord didn't take it as a better career. It was a better job spiritually for me. You're going to lead a men's rosary. I need you to lead this men's rosary. That's your new job. And due to that whole idea, if that didn't come up, my friend Mike would have never text messaged me. I would have never done the talk to text into the phone, and the guy next to me would have never returned home to the faith. Things happen for really, really amazing reasons. So that prayer was answered. I need to be with this job right now to bring someone home to the faith, and that's far more important than any career that I have. So that's just a little story. I know I haven't posted in a while. It's just my phone that's how I do my videos. I record off of them, and I've been running out of space on the phone, so it means you better be doing quick videos if you're going to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I put the Divine Mercy image here for the background because the Divine Mercy welcomed someone home this past week. God bless you all. Have a good night.